Hey, we're down here at Bull City Ministries, and I've got Lashawn here, and she came in seeking some help, and wanted to give us her story. So here she is. We're going to turn it over to her. So Lashawn, I guess tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 19. Birthday coming up. 2 days away.
2 days.
My face is like this. But I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. Born and raised. I've been in North Carolina for almost 6 years. I used to live in Reedsville. Graduated high school in 2014. I went to Shaw University in Raleigh.
Really?
Yes.
What were you studying?
Social work.
Social work.
Yes. Being at Shaw, I met a guy, and he wanted to talk to me, and he was talking about making money and things of that nature, and I'm like, yeah, well, I have a tuition I need to pay, and, you know, it's fast, it's quick, so why not go ahead and do it, or whatever. And I got into it.
What did you get into?
The prostitution. I wasn't on the street with this person, the one that I was with in Raleigh. It wasn't. We had like a understanding. Like, he wouldn't call himself my pimp. I wouldn't call him my pimp. We didn't have that, you know, pimp and prostitute type of relationship. It was like we had a understanding of what we were trying to do, what we were getting the money for, and, you know, how we were doing it. And
So would he like find you clients and
yes,
and just like be your bodyguard type, and you pay him like that? Okay.
That's how it was. He would put me in a room, and he would have he would post ads on Backpage, and
Tell me a little bit about Backpage. What is that?
it's where you basically just go in there, you post pictures of yourself, and, you know, you give a full description about, you know, either your services or like what you offer, what you don't offer, you know, if you're independent or not independent.
So it's like an ad for escort services.
Yeah, it's an escort
ad for prostitution.
Yeah.
Is it more like upscale prostitution versus? I mean, you have different types of prostitution.
It's better than the street prostitution, than being out here on the track.
Okay.
I prefer being in a room posting than being on the streets. This is actually my first time ever having to get on the street when I got with this person, and he is the pimp, and he let it be known that he was the pimp, and so it was something different for me, and I'm like, yeah, okay, and I got into it because of a friend.
Let's go back to Shaw. So you're in school, you're trying to make money to help pay for your tuition, and you meet this guy, and y'all start to this business with. He doesn't do anything but put you in a room and protect you, and you have to do basically all the work. You do all the work, and then you give him a percentage of your money.
Yeah.
Taking it all, wasn't it?
I get it. No, not this one.
This one was a little different than a hardcore pimp.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, we had a different type of understanding of what we were doing. So I would, at first, it would be, he'd give me half of whatever was made.
The one now or the one?
The one before.
You get half?
Yeah, I would get half of whatever I made or whatever, and then, you know, he would make sure, you know, I ate, I had somewhere comfortably to sleep.
So were you homeless while you were at Shaw, or?
No.
You're talking about just like on the weekends?
Just, yeah,
this is
on
what
weekends,
you would do.
stuff like that, you know, whenever I didn't have class or something, or, you know, I just wanted to get away from Shaw, I will call him, like,
Oh,
what are you doing?
so just extra money type stuff. Okay.
Yeah. And I did it with him for a minute until, say, about March, and I had went back home because our spring break was happening and things of that nature. And I was trying to get him. I was telling him, like, I wasn't trying to go back home. You know, once school got over, I'm like, you know, if this is, you know, what we're gonna do, then I need to be here. You know, so I'm like, I'm not trying to go home. So if you, you know, you want me here, you know, you're gonna have to work for me to stay here. Like, you're gonna have to get a place and stuff like that, so I can be here. Well, he ended up going back to New York. He had said he had some legal stuff that he had to get together and stuff like that. And one day he hit me up out the blue and was like, "What are you doing?" And I never texted him back until maybe like 2 days later. And that's how we ended up speaking again. And after a while, I was still just, you know, talking to him and stuff like that. And I didn't go with him again until I had lost my job at eBay, because I used to work for eBay. And this was back in January. So we started talking again. I'm like, yeah, well, you know, I have a house now. Like, I need to, you know, be able to keep up with my bills and things of that nature. So I left my house with my cousin and I went to be with him. And I was there for a while. And I left. And I went to Detroit for about a week and a half. Then I came back. And after I came back, maybe 2 weeks later, I left and went to my house. Because it was like things were getting out of control. Bills were piling up. And so I'm like, I need to go home and get my job back. You know, do it the right way. And stuff like that. And he never once said, no, I don't want you to. Every time I said I want to go home, he's like, okay, when you're ready, I'll take you home. So that's why I'm like, he wasn't my pimp or nothing like that. Like, he never got abusive with me.
Just a contract type of thing.
So
So you dropped out of school. Do you still going to school, or?
I'm going to go, I plan to go back in the fall.
Right.
So that's my plan still, to go back.
So what brought you to Bull City Ministries this evening?
Well, I got into it with a guy who's a pimp now. I've been with him for about a month, and he's never put his hands on me. He's never hit me. Of course, he's yelled at me before, you know, called me, you know, bees, I'm stupid this, I'm stupid that, you know, and it was like, oh, those are words, so that doesn't bother me. But today, it blew up. He had some Molly and put it in my hand, and I put it up, put it in the door. I went away for, that's another reason why he blew up. I had a 30-minute play, and he said I was going for an hour.
And what's a play?
When you go and you do the trick.
Okay, all right.
Draws, little thing.
Gotcha.
And, so when I got back, he asked me for a piece of the Molly. And I'm like, the Molly's up there with you, it's in your door. And he's like, which door? I'm like, right there. I'm like, it was just there. And he's like, no, there's no Molly here. So he's like, yeah, look for my stuff. Oh, this is really how you want to do me, like, now? Like, this is how we're going to start off? So, and I'm sitting here telling him, like, it was just there. Like, it was literally just there. I just looked at it before I got out of this car. And he wasn't believing me. Like, he wasn't trying to say anything I was trying to say. And so I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like thinking, like, why are you being like this over a drug? That, like, obviously, I'm just like, it's crazy how this drug has got so much control over you.
So he's addicted to...
He's addicted to it, yes.
And what is Molly? Like ecstasy?
Basically
ecstasy, or MDMA, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like, he's addicted to it, very. And it's worse when he's coming down. Like, like his anger is worse. Like if he takes it the day before, the night before, whatever, the next morning he wakes up, it's like he's a totally different person. Like it's not even the same person that you just was having a conversation with like 4 hours ago. It's like a whole nother person, and you'd be like, what's wrong with you? And say he never took his anger out on me. He's always taking it out on another girl that he's been with for 4 years.
Today was your turn.
And today was, as he said, finally my turn. And so he told me to get in the car, and I got in the car, and he rode around. He was asking me questions. He kept asking me over and over again, like he was trying to catch me in a lie or something. And it was just like every time my story was consistent, it's like the more madder he got. But when me and the girl were walking away, I'm like, I kept asking, I'm like, did he ever like come to the car? Like, did he ever come to the car when I was gone? Like, did he come to the car? Did he open up his driving door? Like, did he sit in this car? And she's like, yeah, he did. He came to the car and said with her. So I'm like, well, he has it. Like, there's no way. He has it. And he just want to be a douchebag and put us out, get us out his face or whatever. And he wants to blame me for losing it. And I'm like, it's not right at all. So
I gotta interrupt just 1 second, but that's okay.